Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're back for some more Tales of the Jedi. We're going to do episodes 4 to 6 in this reaction. So last time we watched episodes 1 to 3, back to back. We had, first one was Baby Ahsoka, being a Jedi.
Village people didn't burn her as a witch at the stake.
Because she's Jedi.
I love
the way it's like, she's not a Force user, she's Jedi. No way she's Sith, she's definitely Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everyone starts off as a Jedi, right?
I guess, and they go to the dark
You never
side.
start as just a Sith, did you? Don't know.
I don't think so. They go straight to Siths. Like, Darth Maul, he was never a Jedi.
I don't know. Have you seen his origin?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. His brother in Clone Wars, he was never a Jedi. Anyway, and then we had 2 episodes. As we thought we were going to maybe get all 3 episodes of Ahsoka, we actually flipped to Dooku, like a young Dooku with young Qui-Gon, which was a really cool episode. Sort of protecting the people from an evil empire.
Showing how corrupt the Senate, that
Senator
particular Senator was. Yeah.
And then we had a sort of mini time jump because Dooku had a beard, so it must have. And him and Mace Windu
getting incredible detective skills. It's a rock.
That's a tree. And you killed her. What? Having him sort of leaning to the dark side a little bit and realizing that the Jedi aren't what he wants.
But
and then
the fact that he was sort of like wanted to find out why the Jedi Master was killed. Mace Windu just wanted to pick up a body and go.
Because that's what his orders were.
Yeah.
So what did he say? The way you stick to orders is noble and infuriating, basically at the same time. Then Dooku took Mace Windu took
the council
seat that Dooku potentially wanted. He's
like, I don't think he even wanted it. He just like, so despite the fact that I figured out what was going on and uncovered this conspiracy, they were obviously going to kill more Jedi. Yeah. You just went there, took the body, came home again, and you got the seat. What the fuck? He's like, first of all, the Senate's looking corrupt, and now the Jedi Order's looking like it might be a bit rocky. Yeah. So I'm not like
So I'm assuming the next 3 are maybe 1 Dooku, 2 Ahsoka. I'm not too sure how they split it up, but really curious to see. I mean, I just love. And if you look as well, I mean, I love this Clone Wars TV show, but like, look at the animation now to that. It's like so much better, and cleaner, and it's just so cool. And I hope they do like more. I
went back and I watched the CG movie that kicked the Clone Wars off.
Yes.
Good God, the animation on that's not good.
I watched that recently as well. That was not.
It's like Bad Batch is like much better as well.
Yes, So they definitely improved it as they go on. So I'm really hoping that this is really become really popular. And they'll do more of them because I think it's just they could just tell stories forever about so many characters.
Do sort of Star Wars tales, which is around.
Plo Koon. Yeah, like do a show about him. I love that. I'd happily watch that. Young Yoda, like whatever you want, man. Yeah.
Well, we learned that he was dropped on his head as a baby, and that's not his species' actual speaking pattern. He's just weird.
Yeah.
Too many macaroons.
Blue macaroons.
Yeah. And frogs. He ate the wrong frog.
Yeah, he's spraying backwards.
I just want to see a scene where they meet one of the other as a species, and they're like,
"What?"
Yeah, but it's like, no, we don't talk. That guy's just fucking weird.
It's like he's just fucking with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd even like a CGI Luke Skywalker show.
Oh yeah,
like of him post Return of the Jedi, being like building up the temple and stuff. Like, we've sort of seen bits of him, Mando and Boba Fett, like having that as a TV show.
And bringing Leia in and training.
Bring it. I want it. I want it all.
Yeah,
you can do so much cool shit.
You want it all, but you want it now.
Exactly.
Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wall? Do that story. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you should. 100%. That'd be amazing.
That's what they should cut to the scene in episode 3. Have you ever heard the story and then it cuts and it's like a dream sequence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of him explaining to Anakin what happened.
That'd be amazing. Right, okay, let's jump into episode 4 and see how what's going on. Just before we jump into this episode, I want to thank anyone who's been subscribing over the past few weeks, but if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, we love Star Wars and you love Star Wars, so click the subscribe button. We'd love to get 15,000 subscribers by Christmas, so please click the subscribe button. If you want to follow us even more, head over to our Patreon. We have full reactions of all the shows we react to, including this one. So let's jump into this episode of Tales of the Jedi.
More Dooku?
Yeah, I guess so.
Looks like he's wearing a cape.
In the archives. You actually get to see the thing that turns him completely. Maybe he's already turned.
Codes accepted. Master Sifo-Dyas.
Oh. It's the Clone Wars.
Camino.
Yeah. Camino.
He's deleting from the records.
Camino. Location deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's him that done it.
Camino
He must already be working with
Yeah.
Stuart, so.
So,
you give people access to delete records?
Yeah.
The trusted Jedi, I guess.
What's causing all the excitement, Master Jocasta?
Your apprentice.
Qui-Gon?
Yes. It would seem he has encountered a Sith Lord. Or so he claimed to the Jedi High
It's Phantom
Council.
Menace.
Qui-Gon Jinn always had such an active imagination.
Things like that lying motherfucker.
As did you.
For quality, valued less and less in these great halls.
Slight pun.
Dare he have an imagination? Right, we got Qui-Gon and young Yoda. Yoda's got hair.
That's the other one, isn't it?
Oh,
There he is. It's Qui-Gon.
Well, all statements to the council were rather surprising.
well,
She talks
It's
normally.
normal,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just a fucking weirdo.
I heard of your report to the council. Tell me about this mysterious attacker on Tatooine.
I encountered a highly skilled warrior, one obviously trained in the Jedi arts.
I gather the council was not eager to validate that conclusion.
No, they were not, Master.
And I will not be there to protect you, my old Padawan.
You need not worry, Master. Obi-Wan fills that role now. He acquits himself quite well.
it's actually Liam Neeson.
It does sound really like
I'd
him.
like to meet him someday.
I mean, did you just say I won't be there to protect you? Going, all right, Obi-Wan protects me now.
Yeah.
It's like that's pretty much what we just said.
It feels great conflict in him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get straight into it.
Must be working with Palpatine if he's deleting the
Yeah,
video.
exactly.
Yeah,
He's probably just pissed that he didn't know about the apprentice.
maybe. Yeah.
Because there's always two, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
if he's-
why did you need
Yeah, what's
another
the
one?
other one?
I used to bring Qui-Gon here. As a boy, he was fascinated with this tree. Having been born here on Coruscant,
The funeral is to be held there.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yes, if you'd listened, he's to be alive.
Qui-Gon Jinn has become one with the Force.
He's now more powerful than me. God damn it.
Go.
And you can do this.
What choice have I?
Obviously,
How
that's
fully
just
times him.
Is that, yeah,
That
it's
makes,
Qui-Gon's
that makes it
death.
so much more personal.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Qui-Gon was like, I found a Sith Lord, no one believed him, and then he got killed by Maul.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, if the council fucking listened,
And that's what turns him to
well,
become
completely
Sith.
turns him
Yeah,
over.
the
Yeah.
fact that Qui-Gon's dead.
Holy shit, that actually gives him so much more character. than you've
Yeah, he
seen
does.
before.
He really does.
He actually saw Qui-Gon as a son.
Yeah.
Like, tugs at the heartstrings. Isn't it?
Oh, she's going to follow.
Oh, she's suspicious.
She's dead.
Yeah,
See
pretty
her
much.
again.
She's not in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like an evil lair at all.
I call this the Doom Fortress.
He's the Emperor.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn, you allowed Maul to kill him.
You lost an apprentice, and so did I, all in service of our greater goals.
I have done everything you asked.
And I will ask more of you, if we are to succeed.
I have betrayed everyone and everything I know.
No, you have been loyal to a greater cause.
How many
Music's
have
great.
died because of my actions?
Such is the price of freedom.
No,
Oh, crap.
this ends here. Dooku, step to me. Whatever your crimes are, help me now.
Don't believe her.
Whatever lies he's told you, whatever you have
It's going
done,
to be like him
you
versus.
can make up for
Yeah,
it
doing
now
episode
by
2, right?
bringing him
Yeah.
to justice.
The Jedi blindly serve a corrupt Senate that fails the Republic it represents.
But you're the Senate.
You want to prove your
I am the Sense, yeah.
Kill her.
There's still a chance to make things right.
I'm afraid.
It's too late.
I know you are.
I'm afraid it is too late.
Evil smirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like...
Run!
He's just standing there like a badass.
I am on your side, Dooku. You were right about so many things. The Council should have listened. Qui-Gon did not have to die.
Evil cackle.
Laugh.
Oh, this is cool.
Get away.
Back to your council.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, that's a bit harsh. Fuck.
You must be.
Well, there's no going back from that.
You have done well, my apprentice.
With eyes.
Oh, she's alive. Ah, the light, it burns.
Stand.
Yeah, just... yeah.
Push.
I want only to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Already so many have suffered for what you call order.
Then let me give you peace.
Evil motherfucker.
He just stood there and watched.
That's Dooku.
Making light of tragedy.
I mean, that was awesome.
Wow.
Actual proper origin of how Dooku becomes.
It's amazing how a 15-minute cartoon can give you all the personality and character that's missing from like backstory.
That was awesome.
That like the one thing that drove him more than anything else was Qui-Gon's death, man.
Yeah.
It's just...
That's crazy. That was so good. I wonder if it was actually Liam Neeson as well doing that. Doing that voice. It was.
Oh, it was Liam Neeson. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool.
They even got Ian McDermott back in Star Wars.
He always does, isn't he? Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
He's a paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh, the director of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one from Jurassic World.
Yes.
Yeah, she's directed like loads of Mando
Yes, yeah.
shows. And, yeah, that's cool.
Damn.
Very cool. That was just a really, I'm just blown away.
So much story and
15 minutes.
Yeah. kind of like puts all the pieces back.
Now when you watch Clone Wars, like,
now I want to go back and watch it all again.
you're like, you know what, Dooku's a real cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like there's part of me that's like, yeah, you stand up for Qui-Gon because Qui-Gon's like my favourite Jedi.
Yeah, the Empire's right. Fuck the Jedi. Fuck the Jedi. Oh Jesus, that was awesome.
You could already see he was dissatisfied with it, and then like, oh, I'm gonna help Sidious a little bit because he's got a plan, and then it's like, oh, now Qui-Gon's dead and I've been found out.
Yeah.
I've got to kill this. My friend.
Yeah. I mean, he believes that what he's doing is right to try and
That's what makes the best bad guy, right? When he believes.
That's the good thing. Is like, is he didn't want to join the council because he doesn't think the council. And that's the same reason why Qui-Gon Jinn doesn't go with the council because he thinks there's a better way of doing it.
But you can see why Qui-Gon Jinn made such a good Jedi in the first place, because he was following his master's example of question everything.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why he said, no, that was a Sith Lord, he was trained in the Jedi Council. Oh, Sith don't exist. It's like, fucking listen to the man.
A red lightsaber, what else do you need? Jesus Christ, everyone knows it's a Sith.
You see his face, it's pure evil.
To go from that, like, oh, the last time we saw him was like, oh, I don't need you anymore, I've got Obi-Wan. And then he's like, dead. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked as well, he grew up across Coruscant and he never saw any sort of like wildlife.
Yeah.
So he loved that tree, and the first thing he sees him sort of reminiscing over him, looking at the tree where he brought him.
That explains why he's reluctant to kill Obi-Wan when he's got him in episode 2 as well, because he's the closest thing he's got to Qui-Gon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you think he hopes Qui-Gon's taught him what he taught Qui-Gon.
Yeah, exactly. He can still.
That's why he does.
Like his father.
I swear, when he's chapter, he said, "Why don't you join us?" Doesn't he? He said, "Join," and he says, "I join you." You're crazy, aren't you? Like, I think he thinks that Qui-Gon may have convinced him if he was still around.
That way, he can. The reason why when he gets because he goes to the planet. I can't remember what planet they're building. Geonosis. Gets captured in 2, and then he's obviously like, "Oh, the Jedi would never sanction this, so you've clearly taken after Qui-Gon."
Yeah.
So
yes,
and come in here, so maybe I can sway you over.
Yeah, so that's what makes more sense. Yeah. You think if Qui-Gon didn't die, he would have joined Dooku?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he might have stopped him going full Sith.
Because he was the few.
I feel like he would turn it back.
He would turn it.
He was the one that stopped him from killing the senator.
Yes,
so, when he brought the sun out, it's like even Dooku was like, "Yeah, you've been wise today," and you know.
Yeah, very true. I would love to. I know it would have obviously because him dying gives the whole relationship of Obi-Wan and Anakin. I kind of would have loved Dooku and Qui-Gon to have a fight. To see that. Like he knows that if Dooku's turned and then Qui-Gon has to go after him. I mean, it's such a cool.
I love it.
If they did like a what if, like a sort of what if Star Wars, but then when Qui-Gon, like say Obi-Wan dies instead of Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon trains Anakin and Qui-Gon goes after Dooku, how cool that would be as a show.
I'd also like if they did season 2 of Obi-Wan, and he asked Qui-Gon the question.
Yes.
That would just be cool, just to hear what he thought.
Yeah.
So he's telling him like what. Because obviously he would have known probably what Dooku done.
Well, he said he'd always been around, hasn't he?
So just ask him what he thought of it.
Yeah,
but just nice to see.
You could even have Shane Christopher Lee's passed away, unfortunately.
Yes.
You could have like flashbacks to the two of them talking. I know Liam Neeson said he doesn't want to do Star Wars ever again, but he was in the end of.
He's doing this as well.
Yeah, exactly. So he's done a few.
I mean, the paycheck must be good.
It's gonna say.
I'll do it for that.
Sweet credits.
It's
like,
he's talking to Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen for. He got paid how much?
Yeah.
I'll do one more.
Got Mark Hamill going, "You guys are getting paid for this?"
That's great. Jesus. All right, cool. That sounds good. Next one.
Yeah.
Ahsoka?
No, Anakin.
Anakin, okay.
Running late?
You're right on time.
Oh, really? I thought it was late.
That's what I meant.
Time for you.
Oh, it's the guy that dies in everyone.
No.
Go!
Okay.
I love those shots in that.
Yeah.
It's like Starkiller in Unleashed. Oh, yeah.
Baddest of the bad.
So much fun, droids.
That's why they give us running.
Impressive.
Thanks for coming, Master.
Well, I was in the area.
Any thoughts?
You don't want to know.
Sloppy.
What's the problem?
It's a lousy test.
But it's what every Jedi does.
Exactly.
That young Jedi, that isn't the guy from Rebels, right?
What? Oh, Kanan.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, yeah.
I think you look like it.
Yeah. I'm very trying to even think about that.
You're right on time.
I thought I was late.
That's what I mean.
Just like Master, like Padawan.
They learned it well. Well, I can't wait for a show.
Rex.
Captain Rex and the boys have agreed to help with the test.
Let's go shoot me.
Let's get started. I want you to be prepared for anything.
Oh, this is going to be cool.
You need to remain calm. Think. Feel the intention of the trooper who will fire first. You should be able to sense the moment before they even pull the trigger.
Just don't blast it back at them and kill them.
I said to stun.
Yeah.
They are more difficult than droids.
Again.
Don't worry, Rex. You'll wake up.
How long was I out?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Jesse really tagged you.
Hello.
Ready?
Nope.
Oh, 3.
We have 3 hours.
Yeah. It's like, God damn it, Jesse, she was already there.
2 weeks. Whatever.
Go again.
Shoot on the floor.
Again.
Jesus Christ. Can't be healthy for you, man.
Again. Again.
You fucking do it.
She decides to wield 2 lightsabers.
It might be.
She does that a lot later, though, doesn't she?
Well, you're waking up faster.
This is ridiculous. The droids aren't half as good as Rex's men.
That's the point. I want it to be difficult. This is about life and death. The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself. If you can hold off Rex and the boys, you'll be ready for anything on the battlefield. All right, boys. Let's go again.
Do you reckon they pulled Hayden into the Ahsoka show since they had him on
I
set?
think he's meant to show up.
He's so good.
I think there's rumours he's at least in 1 episode. It's like a Force Ghost.
Maybe the flashback would be good.
Yeah.
She's beginning to believe. That's it, isn't it? Oh no.
Oh no, she's stunned again.
Not bad. It took us 5 minutes to knock you out that time.
I can do better.
Alright, live ammo it is.
She's got 2 lightsabers, that's when she's older.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's definitely that.
Oh yeah, he's got his helmet on.
Yeah.
Just makes it more personal for the 501st as well when they go after her in the end of Rear Clones.
Yeah. Oh!
That's why she's so fucking good.
Because Anakin just basically had this going the whole time. Oh, Rex, man.
That was cheating. This is Order 66.
Oh, they crashed the ship.
Yeah.
It's just how she's able to get through.
That's
all
why
of them
she's
in
how
the
to do
hangar.
it. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Holy shit.
That makes total sense. I fucking love this show. It's so good.
Just adding a little bit of backstory. To
Yeah,
it,
because this is
Filling in small gaps.
Yeah.
because this is the end of Clone.
Yes.
Have you seen the end of Clone?
I haven't seen this.
This
Oh,
is like the
this
end
is
of
so
Clone
harsh,
Wars,
this.
and it was so good to see. But it was like, how the hell did she do that?
No, we're
Now
going to
you
show
know.
you. But
No, they won't show you because
No.
it's a part of the
I've
episode.
already seen it.
Fuck me, that was.
that's,
God, that's good.
all of that just to fill in that little bit at the end. Oh, man.
Is that season 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last part of season 7.
Yeah.
Because they, she
Don't
comes...
tell me.
No,
I want to see it.
you gotta watch it, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it really is. Whole of season 7 is good. Actually.
Like, that, without spoiling for us, that explains so much about that last bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it does. That's amazing.
Oh, so good.
It's literally just
And that's sort of
2
like,
training montages.
Yeah.
even though Anakin didn't obviously know it was going to happen, like that's probably why he thinks that she's still alive after Order 66 because he goes, "Why she knows
I trained her to be
Yeah,
the best.
I trained her to dodge the clone trooper
From
fire
all angles.
from all angles. There's no way they would have taken her out, so that's
Yeah.
why he probably thinks she's alive.
But I also, and again with the emotional twang of the heartstring, because she must have drilled with that 501st Legion every time she fought with them,
Yeah.
just to get used to better and better. So when it gets to that end bit and she's having to take them out,
Yeah,
it's like people
Yeah.
that are new and fought
Yeah.
with. Oh, so
that's what I really enjoyed about Clone Wars. Obviously the story and the Jedi bit, but the fact that a lot of the clone troopers actually have personalities.
Yeah.
They become
Yeah.
friends. Like with Anakin and Cody and Obi-Wan, and then obviously Ahsoka gets.
It makes it way more personal when they turn.
Yeah, exactly, because they're not just
You're my allies
clones.
and friends.
They're actually like ones that survive long
Yeah.
enough to
Yeah.
get personalities, and that whole thing when they go back to Kamino, there's those episodes. I think it's when the Bad Batch first appeared. But they got the guy who's like sort of crippled. The clone
Yeah.
sort of crippled.
yeah,
You got like all these other people, but actually each one of them is different, even though they're the same clone.
Yeah.
It was
They
so
all go
clever.
for a different experience.
because that's why I think there was like a right. Someone saying it's like a rite of passage when they all have their serial numbers because they're clones.
Yeah.
But when they get their nicknames, they become proper. You know, they feel
Yeah.
like they've become
Yeah.
Human.
human. Like,
Ah, so good. I was just, I mean, say it was like two training montages, but it was just fucking great. So clever.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why Ahsoka is so good at what she does. Because
the other part of me, like Dave Filoni is obviously so good at writing stuff. Is he also telling this story because it's going to show up in her show as well?
Possibly,
maybe.
He's like, let me just fill this in because then it makes sense later on.
I mean, it sort of half makes sense then why she has 2 lightsabers as well. Because you never really get the answer.
She probably developed that idea because
I need to be able to block behind and front at the same time.
Yeah, because she was doing this training for so long and she could never do it with 1 lightsaber. She goes, well, I need 2. And she got 2. Then
is it one of the seasons where
half
she shows
season 4 then
when they age her up a bit and she's got 2.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
And it ties it into Dooku's theme as well of like Anakin not really trusting what the Jedi Order's doing. They're too stuck in their ways.
Yeah,
like,
that test's too easy.
We have had these drone balls, but now what we're going to do is make it look the clone droids. Yeah. Or just make a bigger ball.
Can you skip to the names because that boy spoke, right? Would that say Kaden?
Oh, did he?
He went like, whoa.
No, only the 4 of them enlisted.
Okay.
Just flip back to the start and have a look at when he's sitting there. When he walks in.
It's over there on the left.
Yeah, it's when she does at the end.
Yeah, she does something cool and then he like looks at it.
Oh, she does that.
Is it with this one?
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah, that's his master, Deepa Bilapa. So that's Kanan.
Yeah,
he's Kanan.
I thought it was.
That's amazing.
It's like, okay, so my hero was obviously Anakin and her, and then like shit. It's just.
But he got to train alongside him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Literally, like for 10 seconds, you just see that clip, and you get all the history.
Yeah,
straight off. It's so good.
Because he does mention it. He was what part of the. Was he master? No, because he wasn't. Because we saw him in the Bad Batch. He get to run, and he was still a Padawan. But he obviously got to train alongside some of them. Oh,
yeah,
so good.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Clone Wars. Fucking piece of shit.
Dave Filoni, man.
Dave Filoni, beautiful man. All right, let's watch the last one.
This is effectively like Dave Filoni going, "What plot hole?"
Yeah. It's like the other plot holes we had. Well, we'll put this series out and fix them all.
It's like fuck you.
Back on the boat.
Yeah, Padme May's funeral.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, Ahsoka's there. This is after she's escaped, right?
Yeah, from the end of the season.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have come here. Why risk it?
She was my friend.
Here. If you need anything, you can contact me with this. You there?
Batman,
What can I do for you?
Swan died off here.
Yeah.
It's not the Jedi location.
Senator Organa of Alderaan.
That's right. Forgive me. It's easy to get lost with all that has happened. Still, we have a duty, don't we? An obligation to uphold.
Yeah.
Well, and if you should ever need anything, please contact me.
Sure, we'll do that.
In 5 years' time, when the Clone Troopers turns up, going, "No, you told me to come see you." I need
Break time! Break time!
Hey, droid, finish up.
You can't leave it like that.
I'm hungry!
It's going to fall right over.
For one of her. Use the Force. Well, that was weird.
You saw nothing.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky, child.
No, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Never really think about what she did between
Yeah.
Clone Wars and Rebels, do you?
I don't do friends. He betrayed me.
No one can keep up with the Imperial quotas. It gets more difficult every season.
In the beginning,
Rebellion,
you all
you say?
welcomed the entire
Not as warmly as you.
Emperor Palpatine brought peace.
Through persecution,
Only rebels who threaten the Empire.
no one is safe.
But we are safe. But not because of the Empire.
You've got a Jedi.
Is he going to turn her over or something?
Is your brother coming along? No. But we'll be fine, won't we? Master Jedi.
Shit.
I shouldn't say such things. It's our secret. I'll meet you near the field. At first light.
Uh-oh.
The brother, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's too loyal.
Lord Vader? He found a Jedi. He sacrificed his sister for a Jedi.
May the Force be with you.
Fuck.
Oh, they've sold it on the way back.
Prices were so low, they're bleeding us dry.
Oh, fuck me. They burned the whole village down.
Or just her house. Oh, that's the whole village. That's all the hay, isn't it?
The Empire turned up, there wasn't a Jedi there, so they shot them all. You know?
Did they come because he let them know?
I guess so.
Oh, fuck. Inquisitor.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
You claim a Jedi was here, and yet I find no one.
I promise you, they'll be back. I should be rewarded.
You lie to me and expect imperial favor.
He's not lying.
Take you out without a lightsaber.
Yeah. She's like, shit, it's Ahsoka Tano.
This is going to be where she gets her lightsabers from.
The white ones.
The white ones.
She's the Jedi.
Stop it!
See? I told you they'd be back.
But he's just killed everyone.
Your reward is a swift death.
Here is your reward.
Yeah. Nice.
Proper boss battle layout. Two go surrounding.
The health bar appears.
Fight.
Looks like I shall be rewarded. Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, he does know who she is, okay. Oh, wow.
Oh.
And that's how it's done.
Proper Wild West style.
Look what you did.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm so sorry.
I know. You're going to have to leave. How? Where?
Sounds like a you problem.
Rex to the rescue.
Always got her back. Oh no. That's Leia's dad.
Oh yeah.
She used a little
What? Yeah. Setting it up, lock it down, lock it.
Please, this way. I was beginning to think you lost this. Things have only gotten worse. Are you sure you're ready to get back into the fight?
Oh, nice.
Coming fulcrum.
Give me a tiger. Right into battle.
Yeah. Gonna make one more stop on the way, yeah, back to our home planet.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good. Is that Jimmy Smith's doing the voice of Bail Organa? Oh, no, it's Phil Law. Clancy Brown as the Inquisitor.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing then the Inquisitor's lightsaber is the one that she turns into her white lightsabers.
Maybe.
She has to, because apparently, someone's telling me, you have to make the red crystals. You pour all your hatred into them, and then to turn them white like Ahsoka's got, you have to free them from their hatred.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's done with lightsabers. So it makes sense. She takes the crystals out of that.
Yeah, so she's gonna take them out, heal the crystals, make them white, and then build her new ones. But she's got.
So does the Inquisitor ones have two crystals in it?
Yeah, because
it's double-ended lightsaber.
it breaks open, like the one that Reva had in Rogue One, and plus it's a double-bladed one, so I assume it's got two to do the thing.
Yeah, same as Darth Maul's, right?
Yeah, it makes sense to me if that's where she's joining the fight again, becoming Fulcrum in Clone Wars and rebuilding her lightsabers.
Yeah. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna say something stupid. Well,
that was a cool looking Inquisitor.
Yeah, he was. Same was it around. I love that. It was very similar to the you expect it to be some massive fight, but because she's that good, it's like the same as like the Obi-Wan Darth Maul bit, on Tatooine, where he just is like you expect this massive fight, he just does it in one stroke. Yeah, he's just like no,
it's like that guy obviously had nowhere near the training that she did.
No.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He just grabs it, turns it off, takes it off, and then
kills him.
Kills him for jail.
Yeah. 2 swipes. See you later. Great. Absolutely great.
He's like, yeah, like as soon as he said, like, I'm going to go call the Empire, it's like, they're not going to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't believe that guy as well just turned her in to try and make himself look good in his whole village.
He's a believer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's an Empire believer.
I think you see, like, obviously the father know the Republic, but those kids are pretty too young to know what it's like.
Yeah, they just hear about it, right? And they don't know.
If you've grown up under the yoke of the Empire, that's all you know. So can't really blame him for that. But like, he's not going to be making that mistake again.
Not in a hurry, definitely not. That was so good. Please.
Those 6 episodes were so good, weren't they?
Yeah, please do a season.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, why not just keep doing it?
You could do, because there's a big gap between her. Well, I guess this is the last time you see her after Clone Wars to Rebels.
Yeah,
a big old gap. So great to see that.
And then there's a big old gap at the end of Rebels as well. Because when does he shoots off into at the end of Rebels? He shoots off into space with
Admiral Thrawn.
But that's before the 3rd film, isn't it? Jedi. Because when Ahsoka turns up at the end of the show to recruit Sabine, she's like much older with the staff. And she's like, it's time to go find us. Like, and I think sure in the voiceover, it's like, we stayed on his planet in case the Empire came back, and he never did, and then everything went down. Yeah. So be a little bit time there where she could be off doing stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got the bit where it's obviously past. Because how many years is Mando season 1 from Jedi?
It's only a couple, isn't it? It's not too long.
So they've been looking for Thrawn for that long. Basically, because they're still after him, aren't they?
Because the woman that's got the Mandalorian spear. Yeah. She's like, she defeats her, and she's like, right, I want to know where Thrawn is. Yeah. Yeah. So
where is Admiral Thrawn?
Yeah. So maybe he's found his way back from wherever the ship zipped off to.
Yeah. It's got to be where the show's.
Yeah.
100%. Because they've got. I think they've cast Ezra now.
Yes. And they cast Thrawn. I did think it was Mads Mikkelsen, but it's not. It's
something like that. And they cast Sabine as well.
Yeah.
So, fucking great.
It's like, yes, because that's where I wanted to see that conclusion to that story since the end of Rebels. So it's like,
well, Dave Filoni's way of doing it. Like, you want an Ahsoka show? You say, well, let me think. What story should I do?
Yeah.
Well, I finish off the show that I created ages ago. Oh man, I love it. I love Star Wars so much.
It was a really good little mini-series.
It was.
I wasn't expecting much out of.
No, but it's say because I saw it on the episodes where I was like, it's gonna be really shit. But actually, there's so much just those little moments.
But I feel like you say there's so much little other bits around the new sort of Filoniverse that you could put bits.
Yeah, you could add so much to loads of different bits, like say all these little mismatches that you could just fill in.
You can even go back and like have how Obi-Wan becomes a Jedi. Don't see that.
Yeah. How he gets recruited by Obi-Wan, by Qui-Gon.
Yeah, how they meet. Yeah.
You could show some of Luke's training in between 2 and 3 to show how he got from being with Yoda for a very little period of time to becoming as powerful as he was in 3.
Yeah. I mean, I'd kind of like to see like Obi-Wan go through the trials and stuff as well, because he'd be like, Qui-Gon says you're ready for it, and then the next time you see him, obviously it's like the next film, so he's like he's already a master.
And Anakin's grown up.
Yeah, Anakin's grown up. That whole bit with.
See a lot of Anakin at the
growing up as a kid,
and realising that he's everyone keeps looking at him like he's the chosen one, and that gives him the complex, which is why he rebels a lot. And that'd be really good.
Loads of cool stuff you could do.
And how he meets Palpatine as well.
Yes. Well, because he meets him at the end of the first film, doesn't he? He's like, "I will watch your career with great interest."
Yeah, and you could do that.
Yeah, and he's Palpatine's of like a creepy old man always hanging around the temple.
Just have a look.
Yeah.
Just looking at this little boy.
Just looking for a young boy.
No. Look at the Swinnies you had.
Get the voice actor from
the one of his originals.
No, from Family Guy.
Oh dear God!
Oh my God! Jesus!
Oh man!
Great. All right. Fingers crossed some more. So, well, that was episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Tales of the Jedi. Amazing little series. I'd love to know your thoughts and theories, and then what you'd love to see, maybe if they do a season 2, what characters you'd like to see them explore, maybe what part of the timeline to jump into. I'd love your thoughts and theories below. If you're watching this right now and you're not subscribing, please click on the subscribe button. The only way we can make this channel grow is with your help, so we really do appreciate every single subscriber we get, and we really want to try and hit 50,000 by Christmas, so please click on that little red button just below the video. We also have Patreon as well. You'll find the full reaction of all these episodes as well as all the other shows we react to. And we also do social media as well, so links are in the description below for all our social media. And we will see you very soon for another reaction.